गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीर वनचारी दानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीर वनचारी यशोदा यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीर वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे राधे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय कुंडलता की हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे नित्य लीला सुख हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Kirtan Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Radhe Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Radhe Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare नंद भवन की Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare नित्य लीला सुखमो Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare नित्यानंद 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 गौरांग 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 जय राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम जय निताई गौर जय निताई गौर निताई गौर जय निताई गौर जय राधा कुंड जय श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड जय श्याम कुंड जय राधा कुंड जय श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड जय श्याम कुंड जय राधा कुंड जय श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड जय श्याम कुंड जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधे जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधे जय राधा कुंज बिहारी राधा कुंज बिहारी राधे जय राधे जय राधे राधे जय श्री राधे जय पंच तत्व जय पंच तत्व पंच तत्व जय पंच तत्व जय गौर लीला जय कृष्ण लीला गौर लीला जय कृष्ण लीला जय गौर नामो जय कृष्ण नामो गौर नामो जय कृष्ण नामो जय गुरु परंपरा जय गुरु परंपरा जय गुरु परंपरा जय भक्ति विनोद जय भक्ति विनोद जय भक्ति विनोद जय सच्चिदानंद ठाकुर भक्ति विनोद सच्चिदानंद ठाकुर भक्ति विनोद जय कमल जय भक्ति विनोद कमल मंजरी जय भक्ति विनोद जय गौर किशोर जय गौर किशोर जय गौर किशोर जय भक्ति सिद्धांत श्रीला प्रभुपाद भक्ति सिद्धांत श्रीला प्रभुपाद जय भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद गुरुदेव 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 जय 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 गुरुदेव 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 जय जय हरि नाम हरि नाम हरि नाम हरि नाम 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 हरि नाम जय नाम संकीर्तन जय नाम संकीर्तन नाम संकीर्तन जय नाम संकीर्तन जय नाम संकीर्तन जय नाम संकीर्तन नाम संकीर्तन जय नाम संकीर्तन जय गौर हरि जय गौर हरि गौर हरि जय गौर हरि प्रदाता गौर हरि पतित पावन गौर हरि, नित्यानंद प्राणधन गौर हरि, गदाधर प्राणनाथ गौर हरि, अद्वैतेरो बांधव गौर हरि, श्रीवासेरो गृहधन गौर हरि, प्रभु गौर हरि, गौर हरि प्रभु गौर हरि, हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। I am shouting, but you are all still cold. If you do the loud chanting of Nam Sankirtan, you will get warmth. So, please. श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की, श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की, गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। कृष्णोत्कीर्तन गान नर्तन कला पाथोंजनि ब्राजिता, सद्भक्तावली हंस चक्र श्रेणी विहारस्पदम, कर्णानंद कलद्वरे वह तुम्हें जीवा मरुप्रांगणे, श्री चैतन्य दयानिधे तव लसो लीला सुधा स्वर, पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्त रूप स्वरूपकं, भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तश्याम। जय जय श्री चैतन्य, जय नित्यानंद, जय अद्वैत चंद्र, जय गौर भक्त वृंद। मोरवंशी गीते आकर्षये त्रिभुवन, राधार वचन हरे अमर श्रवण। The three worlds are enchanted by my flute. All the souls feel tremendous attraction to me when they hear my flute, but I become enchanted. I become fully captured by hearing the divine words from Radharani. Radharani's words can give me the highest ecstasy. यद्यपि अमार गंधे जगत सुगंध, मोरा चित्त प्राण हरे राधा अंग गंध। By my fragrance, by my scent, all the whole creation is perfumed. It is my scent is pervading all over creation, my fragrance. But when I smell the fragrance of Radharani's body, then my mind and my heart become attracted, fully attracted when I smell the fragrance of Radharani. It's inconceivable. One who is attracting everyone, Radha is attracting him. "10 million cupids Krishna attracts, like we saw yesterday. But Radha is attracting Krishna. That's why her name is Madana Mohana Mohini. Vrindavana Mohini. Even Radharani is attracting the whole Braj Mandal. She is attracting Krishna. She is the supreme pleasure potency of Krishna. The greatest perfection of our bhajan is to hear the words of Radharani speaking about Krishna. Madhura Madhura Varta Goshta Chandrasya Bhangya. On the bank of Radha Kund, Radharani is sitting with her Sakhis and talking very beautiful words about Krishna. Can you imagine how beautiful it must be? And Radha Kund is very covered place, confidential. So the words of Radha are actually heard everywhere. Just like if you do something in Radha Kund, everybody knows. You cannot hide anything in Radha Kund because it's a town, very small place. So similarly, Radharani, when she talks about Krishna on the banks of Radha Kund, everybody, all the Sakhis can hear, all the Manjaris can hear. And to hear her divine words which are full of Mahabhav, which are full of ecstasy, Madhura Madhura, Goshta Chandrasya Bhangya, and her eyebrows are dancing. She is manifesting different moods while talking about Krishna. Nobody can understand them fully. She is manifesting different bodily features. Krishna dies to hear those words. Krishna will do anything to hear the divine words of Radharani. Then how much we should try to remember these pastimes while chanting the holy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Krishnero Madhuravani Amritera Tarangini. The waves of Krishna's words are like waves of nectar for Radharani's ears. And when Radharani speaks, it is waves of nectar for Krishna's ears. That is the meaning of Nitya Leela. Nitya Leela means Radha and Krishna are always in rapt meditation on each other. 24 hours. That is the meaning of Nitya Leela. 24 hours. Radharani is thinking of Krishna, Krishna is thinking about Radha. So, and we are thinking about both of them. As you know, Krishna's fragrance, Vamshi Vadana Suasa. If you remember, if you have read Chaitanya Charitamrita, you will remember that when Gauranga Mahaprabhu was wandering in the night in the Jagannath Vallabh gardens, he suddenly saw Krishna under the Ashoka tree, and he got the fragrance of Krishna. When he got the fragrance of Krishna, Gauranga Mahaprabhu fainted. In the Madhurya Kadambini it is described that if you smell Krishna, then you will want to have millions of noses. You will say to Brahma, create millions of noses. Our whole body will become, we will desire to make it full of noses. I don't want ears, I don't want eyes, I just want nose. I want to just smell Krishna. That's all. One nose will not be enough. Tunde tandavini ratim vitanute tundavali. When we chant the name of Krishna, we will desire millions of tongues. If we are really chanting the Shuddha Naam, then one tongue is not enough. Karna Kroda Kadamini Ghatayate Karnar Buddhibhyuspriham. And 2 years are not enough. The nectar which is coming from Krishna's name is so much that 2 years are not enough. I want more and more and more years, thousands and millions of years. Then I can taste that nectar fully. Cheta prangana sangini Vijayate sarvendriyanam no jane janita kiya biram Krishne ki varnatvai. How much nectar is produced by Krishna's name, by Krishna's flute, by Krishna's fragrance. Chitta Prana. Chitta means heart, mind, soul. Prana means the soul. The Chitta and the Prana of Krishna become so enchanted by Radharani's fragrance that Krishna becomes mad, intoxicated. His eyes are moving about in his pupils are moving about in his eyes like honey bees. He cannot walk properly. Sometimes he is falling down, sometimes he is getting up. Sometimes he gets the smell of Krishna, sometimes again he is falling down. Radharani becomes completely intoxicated. Radha has made Krishna mad. Radha Mayo Krishna Krishna Mayi Radha Krishna Jeevana Radha Radha Jeevana Krishna
Radha Jeevana Jeevana Jeevanero Jeevan Krishna Vadanama.
Yadyapi amar rase জগত সরস রাধারো অধর রস আমা করে These are very high verses. I want to explain them in detail, but I am not explaining them because you have to see the qualification of the speaker and the audience also. Anyway, the thing is, the whole creation is beautiful because of my rasa, Krishna rasa. Because of the divine mellows of my love, the whole creation is becoming beautiful. Sarasa. Sarasa. Palatable, enjoyable. Because of my rasa. The rasa comes from me. I am rasa and Radharani is Sara. Means I am rasa and Radha Kund is Sara. It's a lake. Sara means a lake. So Krishna's rasa is reflected in Radha Kund. When Krishna comes to Radha Kund, when he walks on the banks of Radha Kund, he sees his own reflection. When he sees his own reflection in the water of Radha Kund, he sees that in the form of the water, Radharani is embracing his own reflection. In the form of the water, Radharani is embracing Krishna. Because Radha Kund's water is non different from Radharani. So, embracing Krishna. So, my rasa is the foundation of everything in this whole creation. But even then, Radharo, Adhara rasa, the nectar from the lotus lips of Radha, it makes me controlled. It makes me vasha. It makes me subservient to Radha. Nobody can control me. I control everything. I am Sarveshwareshwara, Vrajendra Kumara. I am the supreme Ishwar, the controller. But even though I am this Rasika Shekhara, still I become controlled by Radharani's Adhara Rasa. When you meditate on Krishna's lotus feet, you don't want to let that lotus feet leave your heart. Panthastena sharanam yatha. The ultimate result of hearing from pure devotees is that Krishna's lotus feet will become fixed in your heart. You will not padamulam na munchati. You will not give up that lotus feet in your heart, even for a moment. And the beauty of that lotus feet is coming because Krishna is relishing the nectar from the lips of Radha. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says Krishna's lotus feet is beautiful because Krishna is kissing Radha and drinking her nectar from her lips. So the whole form of Krishna becomes more beautiful. His lotus feet becomes more beautiful. And that is why this unique beauty of his lotus feet is manifesting. Because Krishna is relishing Radha's Adharamrita. We take, we get Vaishnavas Mahaprasad. When Vaishnavas, they leave, that is known as Mahaprasad. By taking that Mahaprasad, one gets Krishna Prem. So Krishna also, he takes Radharani's Mahaprasad. That is why when you offer bhoga, first Radharani has to eat. Then that Mahaprasad, you can give it to Krishna. Krishna will be very happy. And then Krishna's Mahaprasad, you give it back to Radharani. That is how you should offer bhoga. We saw Guru Parampara, of course. Then, so you should, Krishna's Adharamrit, Radharani's Adharamrit. Especially Krishna is hankering for one thing very much, that the chewed betel nuts by Radharani. Krishna wants it at any cost. Radharani's Mahaprasad. Krishna tells Subal, Krishna tells Madhumangal, "Oh Subal, oh Madhumangal, you are always with me. But can you bring for me Radharani's betel nuts? Then you are my real friends. If you are my real friends." Subal is very pleasing to Krishna because Subal looks like Radharani. Subal goes to Jawat and takes the dress of Radharani and allows Radharani to go with Krishna. So Radharani is very happy on Subal. He gives her necklaces, her ornaments, her garlands to Subal. So Subal asks, "Give me your tambul, give me your betel nuts." Because Krishna is suffering from the pangs of separation from you. O Radhe, that can only be mitigated by taking your Adharamrit. And because he cannot get your Adharamrit personally, at this time, he is engaged in grazing the cows. So, this time you can give your chewed betel nuts. Then Krishna will be happy, satisfied. In fact, cannot imagine when Krishna eats Radharani's chewed betel nuts, even though he is Ananta, he is Apar, he is unlimited, still Krishna's ecstasy increases manifold. In the Govinda Lilamrit it is described how in the morning Radharani is cooking for Krishna, and when all those bhoga is given to Krishna in Nanda Bhavan and Krishna eats that, Krishna feels Radha's Mahabhav in that bhoga. He can relish every single feeling which Radharani is having for Krishna while cooking. Krishna can relish that. And what to speak of taking Radharani's Adharamrit? Just the food cooked by Radharani makes Krishna go into Samadhi, trance. Then Krishna's Adharamrit is even more, Radharani's Adharamrit is even more desirable for Krishna. He hankers for it. Yadyapi amar sparsha koting dushisha sita Radhikaro sparshe ama kare sushita. My touch is more soothing, it's more cooler than 10 million moons. If any devotee touches me, if anybody touches me, one will become cool like 10 million moons. Simply by touching. That is the nature of my divine form, my body. But it is very surprising that I am already so cool. I am 10 million times cool than the moon. But still, when I touch Radharani's body, I feel more cool. How can the coolest become cooler? Radharani's sparsha. Sparsha means touch. Touch of Radhika makes me sushital. Sushital means extra shital. Very cool. My separation from Radharani is mitigated when I touch her. What to speak of touching her? Rup Goswami says just the air touching Radharani's body. If that air touches Krishna, Krishna feels super cool. Krishna feels so happy. As if Krishna feels as if he has attained the goal of his life. He has attained everything. You can imagine? This satisfaction which Krishna gets from Radharani is unparalleled. Because Radha is simply Krishna's Ladini Shakti, meant to give him happiness in all ways. Simple happiness we call Ananda, but overwhelming happiness we call it Allad. Allad. Allad means overwhelming happiness. Prahlad. See, Prahlad means great happiness. By his prayers, his bhajan, Prahlad gave lot of happiness to Nrsimhadev. He became calm, he became cooled down. Nrsimhadev's tongue came out of his mouth like that. He was very angry. But when Prahlad prayed, seeing Prahlad's bhakti, seeing Prahlad's smarana, Nrsimhadev became cool. We see in Jagannath Puri, behind the Gundicha temple, Shanta Nrsimhadev. Shanta Nrsimhadev, he cooled down because of Prahlad. So, and Krishna, only one personality can cool Krishna, that is Radha. Radha. So imagine Krishna is more cool than 10 million moons. Imagine how much Radha must be cool. That is why we Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we don't want to go to Krishna's camp, we want to go to Radha's camp. Because Radha is superior to Krishna in all respects. In fragrance, in cooling, in beauty, in qualities. এই মতো জগতের সুখ আমি হেতু রাধিকারো রূপ গুণ আমার জীবা I am the cause of happiness for the whole creation. Whatever happiness we are experiencing is a tiny, tiny, tiny drop of Krishna's happiness. Because we are all part and parcels of Krishna. The ultimate personification of happiness is Krishna. In the Vedas, the definition of Krishna is given Anandamayo bhyasyat. The words of this material world can only convey a tiny drop of that happiness which is Krishna. Krishna is infinite happiness. We cannot even understand a drop of that happiness. Even one drop, then we will start crying in ecstasy. We will attain Bhav Bhakti, Prema Bhakti. If we experience even a drop of that happiness. So I am the cause of happiness of the whole creation. The non-moving things, the moving things, all the things in this creation are happy because of me. But Radharani's form and Radharani's qualities, they are my life and soul. Radhikaro rupa guno amara jiva. I am living. My life is Radha's guna, Radha's qualities. My life, my soul, my happiness, everything is Radha. From the morning I get up till the night I do the Ras Leela and again go to bed in Nanda Bhavan. Everything is Radha. Radha is my life. Radha is my soul. and Radha is my happiness. এই মতো অনুভব আমার প্রতি বিচারে দেখিয়ে যদি সব বিপরীত। In this way, my affectionate feelings, my experience for Srimati Radharani, you can understand. It could be understood some of my feelings for Radhika when I try to give these examples. But ultimately, if you try to think about my feelings for Radharani, everything is contradictory. Everything is contradictory. All the contradictions, they merge in the love of Radha and Krishna. Everything, there are so many contradictions. But that is the beauty of this love. It is Vakra. Vakra means crooked. The love of Radha and Krishna is crooked. It is divine, it is transcendent. Radharo darshane mur judaya nayan, amar darshane Radha sukhe agyan. By having the darshan of Radha, my eyes become fully satisfied. And by seeing me, Radharani becomes more advanced in happiness. Her happiness increases. Like now the time is in Nanda Bhavan, 9 o'clock. Krishna comes from his Goshala in Nandagaon. If you have seen Nanda Maharaj's Goshala is there. Krishna goes in the morning to milk his cows. Then Krishna again climbs the Nandishwar hill and he comes to Nanda Bhavan. At that time Radharani is cooking in the kitchen. These leelas are going on in the morning time in Nandagaon. When Radharani is cooking in the kitchen, then when Krishna is about to enter Nanda Bhavan, Radharani gets the fragrance of Krishna.
Nandagaon ki jai.
And Krishna smells Radhika. Krishna says Radharani has come in Nanda Bhavan because the whole Nanda Bhavan is full with Radha's fragrance. When Radharani enters Nanda Bhavan, the whole Nanda Bhavan becomes yellow. Radharani is so beautiful, so golden. When she smiles, there are flowers. All the 10 directions, they start showering the flowers. Radharani's smile is so beautiful. So when she comes to Nanda Bhavan, the Nanda Bhavan's beauty increases. Yashoda feels so ecstatic on seeing Radhika. Rohini comes. Balram's mother, she praises Radharani. Oh Radhe, you are the best cook. Krishna will eat only your cooking. And Radharani comes from inside the kitchen. She runs along with some of her sakhis. She leaves her cooking and she runs and she comes at the gate of Nanda Bhavan and she sees Krishna entering Nanda Bhavan. When Krishna enters Nanda Bhavan, then Radha and Krishna, they look on each other. And when they look at each other, then the happiness starts overflowing in their heart. Radharo darshane mora judaya nayan, amara darshane Radha sukhe agyan. You can See that Nanda Bhavan very clearly in your heart if you chant the holy name of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So when Radha and Krishna see each other for the first time, it is known as Purva Rag. And Radha and Krishna see each other daily in the first time in Nandagaon. After they get separated in the Seva Kunj Nidhivan, in the Ras Leela. So happiness of Krishna is just looking at Radha, and Radha's happiness is looking at Krishna. That is the giving happiness to each other. Paraspare Venu Gite Harai Cheton Mora Brahme Tamale Re Kare Alingam. Paraspare Venu Gite Harai Cheton. When Krishna plays the Venu, then Radharani's consciousness is gone. Radharani faints with bliss and happiness. She becomes ecstatic. And sometimes Radharani also plays the flute. When Radharani plays the flute, then Krishna also becomes unconscious. He faints on the ground. Sometimes Radharani is so Krishna conscious that Radharani embraces a tamal tree, which is blackish in complexion, tamal tree. Radharani embraces the tree, thinking that that tamal tree is Krishna himself. He embraces that tree with lot of love and affection. You can imagine the Krishna Spurti. It is known as Krishna Spurti. The manifestation of Krishna takes place wherever Radha's eyesight falls. Wherever Radharani sees, she sees only Krishna. Krishna's attributes, Krishna's qualities, Krishna's pastimes. So when she sees the tamal tree, she embraces the tamal tree. And she feels that she is embracing Krishna. Radha kare alingana. That's why Gauranga Mahaprabhu liked the tamal tree very much. When he came in Radha Kund, he sat down under the tamal tree. He sat down under the tamal tree because it's a very nice contrast. The tamal tree is black and Gauranga is yellow. How beautiful it is. Sitting under the tamal tree, the blackish tamal. It's a contrast. Most beautiful. I wanted to worship a deity of Gauranga sitting under the tamal tree, but Gauranga is not fulfilling my desire. Maybe the time will come one day when I will get that deity. Because when Gaur Sundar sits under the tamal tree, then Vruksha. Tamal tree. So that sound which is produced by the brushing of the branches of the tamal tree, the gopis think that is the sound of the flute of Krishna. They feel like that. When Krishna is not there, the tamal tree becomes their biggest friend. They embrace that. They wash the tree with their tears. Krishna alingano painu janam safale Krishna sukhe mogna rahe vriksha kariko. Oh, I have gotten the embrace of Krishna. The gopis are embracing the tamal tree. The gopis are thinking, oh, I have received Krishna's embrace. Krishna is here in my arms. Now my life is fulfilled. Radharani remain immersed in Krishna while embracing that tamal tree. You can imagine how beautiful this Leela is. She magna rahe, Krishna sukhe magna rahe. Magna means she becomes completely absorbed in the Krishna sukha, in the sukha of meeting Krishna, in the form of that tamal tree. What is this Radha's love? This Radha's love is unique, unparalleled. One cannot understand the meaning of the word love or prema without reading this Chaitanya Charitamrita. Anukulo vasen jadi pae moro ganon udiya padive chahe preme hoy When a fragrant breeze comes from my divine body and it enters Radha's nose, Radharani becomes mad. All the 64 qualities of Krishna arise in the mind of Radhe, all the Leelas, and Radharani becomes blinded by love. She tries to fly into that breeze. She tries to embrace that breeze. Udiya padibe chahe. She wants to fly. Udiya padibe chahe.
Udiya padibe chahe.
Preme hoye andha.
Preme hoye andha.
She becomes blinded by my love just by feeling my breeze on her body. What kind of love is this? Highest. तांबूल चर्वित जवे करे आसमान आनंद समुद्र डूबे किछु ना जाने. This Leela is also in the morning Leela when somebody brings to Radha the betel nuts chewed by Krishna, she immediately puts them into her mouth and she relishes this betel nuts, and while relishing them she becomes drowned in the ocean of transcendental happiness by chewing my betel nuts. In the morning Leela, when Krishna is served, when Radharani cooks for Krishna and then she is served the bhoga, and when Krishna eats everything, then whatever is remaining on Krishna's plate, Yashoda was being very pleased at Radha because Radharani is cooking for Krishna. So Yashoda becomes very pleased with Radha. So Yashoda tells Dhanishta, oh Dhanishta, take the Mahaprasad of Krishna to Radha. Because Radha has made all this different variegated, different types of bhoga. Radha should taste Krishna's Mahaprasad. Yashomati agya pe Dhanishta anito. Yashomati agya pe Dhanishta anito. Shri Krishna prasad Radha bhunje hoye prito. Shri Krishna prasad Radha bhunje hoye prito. श्री कृष्ण प्रसाद राधा भुंजे होए प्रीत यशोमती आज्ञा पे धनिष्ठ अनीत यशोमती आज्ञा पे धनिष्ठ अनीत आइलो ने हानि तो यशोमती आज्ञा पे धनिष्ठ अनीत श्री कृष्ण प्रसाद राधा भुंजे होए प्रीतो ललितादि सखी गणे रावशेष पाय ललितादि सखी गणे अवशेष पाय मने मने सुखे राधा कृष्ण गुण गाय मने मने सुखे राधा कृष्ण गुण गाय सुखे राधा मने मने सुखे राधा कृष्ण गुण गाय जय महाप्रसाद 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 जय महाप्रसाद बोलो जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे। আমার সঙ্গ মে রাধা পাই যে আনন্দ শত মুখে বলিত না পাই অন্ত। So whenever Krishna is with Radha, Krishna is only wondering one thing. Krishna is thinking, by uniting with me in my Milan, what happiness Radha is feeling, I cannot describe it 100 mouths. Radha's happiness I cannot describe with hundreds of mouths. So whenever Krishna is with Radha, Krishna always starts wondering, oh, what is this Radha's happiness? Why is she experiencing so much ecstasy? With every single bodily feature of mine is giving happiness to Radha. Every single quality, every single word of mine is making Radha happy. So what is this happiness which Radha is feeling? So every time when Krishna meets with Radha, he becomes curious, more curious, more curious, more curious. He wants to understand Radha more and more and more. So Krishna starts thinking, what shall I do to understand? लीला अंते सुखे इहार अंगेर माधुरी ताहा देखी सुखे आमी आपनार पाशरी. When we perform our Nitya Leela with Radha at the end of the Leela, oh Radhe, what beauty! At the end of the Leela, Radharani's body becomes even more beautiful. She becomes even more excellent, exquisite, delicate, soft, beautiful, lovely. You can use all the words in the English dictionary. Still you cannot describe the beauty of Radha after the Leela of Radha and Krishna. Radharani becomes so beautiful. So Krishna looks at that beauty. Taha dekhi sukhe ami apana pashari. When I see that beauty of Radha after the Leelas, I forget myself. I forget that I am Krishna. I forget everything about my own self. I simply become absorbed in that beauty of Radha after the Leela. Donakara je samorasa Bharat muni mane amar vrajir raso seho nahi jani. We don't understand the rasa from Bharat Muni, because Bharat Muni said that the rasa of the lover and the beloved both are the same. Because Bharat Muni did not know about the rasa of Radha and Krishna. Bharat Muni was the first Muni to describe about rasa Shastra. But Bharat Muni said both the lover and beloved experience the same rasa. No one is higher than the other. But he could not understand Radha Krishna's rasa. Because in Radha and Krishna's prema rasa, Radha Rani is far, far superior. Radha Rani enjoys happiness far, far more than Krishna. Radha Rani's beauty becomes far, far more than Krishna. And Radha Rani's love is far, far more than Krishna. So Bharat Muni cannot understand this love of Radha and Krishna. In the modern world, Bharat Muni, this kind of people, they are known as sexologists. Prabhupada writes in the commentary, they analyze the love between the lover and the beloved. Both male and female enjoy equally in material sexual pleasure. But in spiritual world, the relationships are different, although this is unknown to mundane experts.
Okay.
He says Jai at the wrong time always. So we understood that there is no tinge of mundane lust in Radha and Krishna's love. They are not, their love is pristine, they are crystalline, pure. It is the essence, it is known as Adi Ras. But what happens is, always in a reflection, in the water, the highest thing in the original object becomes the lowest thing in the reflection. If you see always in the reflection, if you see the reflection of a tree, the highest branch in the tree will become the lowest in the reflection. It will go as the lowest. So Radha and Krishna's prema rasa is the highest, the purest in Goloka. But in this material world, it is opposite. By engaging in sexual relationships in the material world, one gets a temporary pleasure, but then it leads to suffering. Anmaithunadi grihamedi sukham mituchham kando yanena karayoriva dukkha dukkam tripyanti. I forgot that. When I was a brahmachari, I used to chant this verse again and again. Yanmaithunadi grihamedi sukham mituchham kando yanena karayoriva dukkha dukkam. Yeah, I mean in the Bhagavatam it is compared that the sexual love in this world is like scratching an itch. If we can avoid scratching, then that's the best. But when we start scratching, then it wants more and more and more. And then it becomes a wound. That's why so many people, devotees come to me and said, I don't want to get married. Remain alone as long as you can. Even if you get married at 50 years, no problem, but at least 50 years you do bhajan. They'll ask, Are Guruji, when will I find a wife? When I am 50, how can I find a wife? It's better, no problem. A sannyasi should never counsel or guide others to get married. Otherwise, what is the use of a sannyasi? Oh, Guruji, I want to jump in the well. Guruji said, okay, please. Griyam andakupam. Go, jump in the well.
Not that bad also.
But after they become Grihastha, then they come again. Oh, we have so many problems. Vishwambar Das, he ran away from Mumbai, came to Vrindavan. His father came and caught him, took him back. Now his father and mother are very old. He is the only son. He is wondering, what should I do? He doesn't want to get married. But who will serve his parents? So, it's a dilemma. My own brother, I told my parents not to get him married. Means, because everyone has a particular mentality. In Gaudiya Math, when Brahmachari came, Bhakti Siddhanta would see his face and said, you get married. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati was a big astrologer, the biggest Surya Siddhant. So he would say, you cannot stay in the math, you get married. Then some other brahmachari, okay, you will stay single, come, you will become sannyasi. Just by looking at the face, you can say, you are too far, you have to come. But you are single, right? So Hari Bol. Freedom. Of course, some devotees have great difficulty with resisting to scratch that itch, because if they don't get married, they keep on scratching the itch all the time and they do illicit behavior. That is very bad. Instead of that, it's better you get married and scratch the itch in a moderate way. In a moderate way, you remain in household life and have the thing. But that try to minimize it as much as possible. Means husband and wife can remain together and do Krishna Bhakti for the procreation of Krishna conscious children. But ultimately, don't make it a Griha Mehdi ashram, make it a Grihastha ashram. Keep Krishna in the center. Those who are not married can easily come to Radha Kund also. Right? They can stay as long as they want. In Radha Kund, do bhajan. No obligations, no duties. So anyway, it doesn't matter whether you are married or not married. The thing is, we should never compare our own lusty desires with the divine love of Radha and Krishna. It is completely transcendental. It's the Adi Ras. It's completely pure. And the happiness in this material world from sex life, it is tucham. Yan maithunadi griham medam sukham it tucham. It is very, very insignificant compared to the unlimited ocean-like happiness with Radha and Krishna are getting in their divine, blissful pastimes. And the happiness in this material world will increase and then decrease. Just it is very momentary happiness. When man and woman unite, they get some pleasure in momentary happiness. And then afterwards they go back to their own activities. And they cannot keep that pleasure going throughout the day and night. It's very difficult. There is a limit. It comes momentarily, it goes. But Radha and Krishna, their happiness is not mundane like this. Their happiness is continuous, transcendental. Always 24 hours. Because they are attracted to each other's divine qualities. Their body is not made up of blood, mucus, bones like our bodies. Our body and our soul is different. This body is the cause of our trouble, our pain, our suffering. But Radharani does not have a material body. Krishna does not have a material body. So their love is also not calm. It is prem. It is pure love. Because both their bodies are transcendental. So one should aspire for that pure love. One should not imitate Radha and Krishna's activities in married life. Some people, they read Radha Krishna Leela and then they start doing the same thing in married life. No. You cannot imitate Radha and Krishna. Some people, when they hear about Radharani, they remember their own girlfriend. So that is full of mundane. So Prabhupada used to say, if you hear Radha Krishna's Leela purely from a pure source, otherwise instead of getting purified, you will become putrefied. Your material desires will awaken. So you have to hear from someone who is pure, purified. One who is not engaging in these materially lustful activities. And who understands the Yugal Priti, one who has realized the Yugal Priti of Radha and Krishna. अन्येर संग में आमी जत सुख पाई ताहा होइते राधा सुख शतोधिकाई. When I meet other gopis or when I meet my mother Yashoda or when I meet my sakhas Balaram, I get transcendental happiness. But when I meet Radhika, I get 100 times more happiness than that. When I meet Radharani, I get 100 times more happiness than when I meet my other associates. So Radharani is the supreme pleasure giver for me. And I am astonished. See, we are trying to understand the inner mood of Krishna here in all these verses, so we can understand what Gauranga will be relishing via Nama Sankirtan. What Gauranga is trying to understand. To understand Gauranga's mood, we have to understand Krishna's mood before he became Gauranga. Why did he become Gauranga? So we are trying to understand his mood so that we'll understand about Gaur Sundar properly. Thank you very much. Any questions? Yes. Yes.
Because you say Radharani is superior in all respects. You were talking.
Yeah, Krishnadas.
I'm remembering that you say she's giving happiness to me. She is Paramatma.
Yeah.
And when Krishna is actually killing Varna,
Yes.
she's giving the power
Yes.
Krishna to kill demons. She's giving the power to him. So, and can you maybe go deeper? Because you say Krishna is giving happiness, but she's giving happiness to Krishna.
Yes.
So maybe she's
The killing of the demons, it occurs by the Vishnu, Narayan form within Krishna. That Vishnu Narayan is performing the Anusangika karma of killing the demons. But ultimately, Radharani's love is the life and soul of Krishna. So it is the inspiration for Krishna to do everything. All the leelas which Krishna is doing, every activity of Krishna, Radharani is the inspiration. Like they say in English, no, inspiration of every man comes from a woman. I mean, there is some mundane saying like that. I don't know whether it's true or not, but still, I mean, Krishna is getting all his inspiration from Radharani. Yeah. So, every thought Krishna thinks, he does it for the pleasure of Radhe, thinks about Radhe. That is why he always carries his Priya Narmasakhas with him in whichever Leela, in Nandagaon Leela, in Giriraj Leela, wherever he goes when he is not with Radharani, at least his Priya Narmasakhas are with him, so that they remind him of Radharani indirectly. Madhu Mangal makes jokes which only Krishna can understand about the previous night's pastimes, the previous day's pastimes. Only is reminding Krishna of the Madhurya Leela, Madhu Mangal and Subal. So, it's like that.
And about happiness in material, it's also coming from Radharani, but
It is distorted and perverted. Yes. Because ultimately we are all prakrutis. We are all female. The soul is by nature a female, a prakruti, enjoyed of Krishna. So when the soul tries to become the Purusha in this material world, to attain material happiness, the soul is frustrated. The material happiness is not permanent. The more people try to become happy, the more people become sad. Prahlad Maharaj says in the Bhagavatam that Yatha dukkham yatnatah deha yoge na dehinam sarvatra labhyate daivat Yatha dukkham yatnatah. If you want to really become happy, stop chasing for material happiness and start chasing for spiritual happiness.
I remember when Prabhupada said,
Yes.
when you drink the wine, the taste of the wine is coming from Krishna.
Yes. Yes. But we are not like Ramananda Rai. We cannot. Ramananda Rai was taking those Devi Dasis inside the Jagannath Vallabh gardens in a solitary place. He was undressing them. He was giving them bath. He was dressing them. And again, he was teaching them all the features, how to dance in front of Jagannath, how to show all the moods. And because Ramananda Rai was in Sakhi Bhav, in his own Siddha Deha, so he was teaching the Devi Dasis as gopis how to give pleasure to Jagannath. But if we try to do that, we will come into Purush Bhav. We will come into Purush Bhav, and instead of we will try to enjoy them. So that is why we cannot imitate Ramananda Rai in our mundane dealings. We cannot think of Radha Krishna when we are engaging in lustful activities. We cannot think that we are Radha Krishna, or we cannot imitate that, because otherwise it will be an offense to Radha and Krishna's pure love. Yes.
So, there are Goshanandis and Bhajanandis.
Yes.
Does Gauranga Mahaprabhu's mercy flow equally towards both?
Very good question. Gauranga Mahaprabhu's mercy, does it go equally to Bhajananandis and Goshanandis? Now, the answer to this question lies in another fact, which I will tell you first. The fact is that it is very difficult to become a real Bhajananandi, whereas it is easy to become a Goshnanandi. Goshnanandi means you go and preach about Krishna or Gauranga to anybody. Then you are a Goshnanandi, you talk about the Lord to others. But to become a real Bhajananandi is not so easy. Bhajananandi means he does not believe in preaching or wasting time or having ashrams or giving prasadam to devotees, or he just sits in his kutir and just relishes the holy name. He wants to attain his own Siddha Deha and meditate on that. So it's very difficult because when you go in the nirjan, when you go in a solitary place, then all your anartha starts coming out even more. When you are preaching, when you are meeting devotees, Vaishnavas, when you are speaking Hari Katha, when you are doing Nama Sankirtan with all the devotees, all your anarthas come out, but you don't even know that they are getting cleansed by the association of the devotees. But when you are alone, then you have to struggle and you have to fight with your own anarthas alone. And one stick can be broken very easily. A bundle of sticks becomes very hard to break. So, if you are a real Bhajananandi, then one is equally dear to Gauranga. One gets the equal mercy. Like Haridas Thakur, he was a real Bhajananandi. His chanting was the greatest preaching. He didn't have to preach to anybody. Haridas Thakur was chanting 3 lakhs every day, and his chanting was the greatest preaching. Because of his chanting, the whole world was delivered. The whole universe was delivered. So if you are a true Bhajananandi, then also Gauranga gives you the mercy. If you are a true Goshnanandi, but in the beginning stages, a Goshnanandi will get the mercy more easier than a Bhajananandi. Because it is very difficult to become a Bhajananandi. In fact, when you preach, like I was explaining in the previous kathas, if you preach, if you look in the eyes of other souls, tell them about Krishna, if you yourself are not chanting, or if you yourself are committing sinful activity secretly, then you will be ashamed to look in the eyes of the other living entities. Once one devotee came and asked Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati in Gaudiya Math, he said, Gurudev, why we are not advancing? Why are we not advancing in our bhajan? So he said there is only 2 causes. If you are doing Nam Bhajan, you are not advancing. The one is either you are doing Vaishnava Aparadh, or second, you are sinning, you are committing sin secretly, you are leading a double life. You are committing sin secretly and then you are doing bhakti. So if you are leading a double life, then you will not progress in bhajan. So a Bhajananandi has a danger that because a Bhajananandi does not meet anybody, does not talk with anybody, the Bhajananandi does not have that motivation to become pure for others. A Bhajananandi has to become pure for one's own self. So, but it's not that Nirjan Bhajan is not. One should chant the holy name alone, developing the relationship with the name. So ultimately, also leaving aside that Krishna says in the Gita, Aya idamam paramam guhyam mad bhaktesh abhidhasyati. One who gives my knowledge, my Shuddha Bhakti, my Shuddha Naam to others is very dear to me. There is no one as dear to me as such a person. So obviously with this verse we can say a Goshnanandi is very, very dear to Krishna also. He receives mercy. Yes.
So maybe I read someone or hear someone saying that the perfect Bhajananandi is
Yes.
one who knows how to do a perfect.
Beautiful. You're right.
They are a combination
Yes.
of both.
Yes. I was just going to say that. It's perfect.
And in regards, esto that you are speaking, that the Rasika devotees feel the feelings
Yes.
of the intimate associates of Krishna.
Yes.
So, in Sanatana Lakshmi, Vishwanatha Chakravarti very
Yes.
perfectly makes sometimes
Yes.
dialogues so large of what the gopis are feeling.
Yes.
That it is very, in this way, it is very easy to
Yeah.
become aware that he is feeling the feelings
Yes.
of the gopis. He has experience of this because his deep
Yes.
rasa heart.
Yes.
So, in regards of, because you speak about the tamal tree
Yes.
and how much Radharani appreciate the
Yes.
tamal tree. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita is a very nice and sweet verse describing how much Radharani appreciate
Yes.
tamal tree.
Yes.
And she said to Vishaka that if I feel pain in my heart, there is no reason that you also feel pain because it is not of you, but of the separation of Krishna that I feel such a pain.
Yes.
And in this condition, it may be possible that I will die.
Yes.
So my final desire,
Yes.
my final request
Yes.
is that while you observe my ceremony,
Yes.
when my body is dying,
Yes.
you put it in the forest of Vrindavan, and on my body put a tamal tree,
Yes.
and with my arms embrace like a creeper
Yes.
this tamal tree, so I may think that I will live forever in Vrindavan with Krishna.
Yes.
So, what are the feelings that a Rasika devotee feel when he or she hears this verse?
For that you have to ask a Rasika devotee only. the thing is, the Manjaris like Vishwanath Chakravarti, Narottam Das Thakur, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, they are all Manjaris. So they understand the mind of Radha more than anybody else. And all the pastimes, they manifest in their heart very clearly. They can feel what Radharani is feeling. And the Manjaris feel extremely distressed when they hear Radharani talking like that. When they hear Radharani saying that I will give up my body will fall because of feeling of separation, because of the fire of separation from Krishna, then the Manjaris feel tremendous sorrow and tremendous pain. They cannot tolerate. In fact, they can't hear this. When Radharani starts speaking like this to Lalita Sakhi, then the Manjaris leave that place. They can't hear this. So, like that. Next. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki jai. Today evening we are going to have Deepdan, Deepavali. I don't know what time after, 7 o'clock. So after Gaur Aarti, we will be lighting 500 lamps. Ashok Gauranga Das and Radha Dasi to Radha Kund. So those who want to come, they can come to Radha Kund at 7:15 and do this seva of Deepdan. 7:30 in the night. बोलो दीपावली की जय, सनातन गोस्वामी की जय, दशम टिप्पणी की जय, श्री राधा दामोदर की जय, यशोदा दामोदर की जय, उखल बंधन की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे. Today was the day when Krishna was bound by Yashoda in the Kartik month. No. Thank you very much.